Welcome to Goetia. I believe that's how pronounced Goetia. Sound has a particular importance in Goetia, especially in certain puzzles. For an optimal experience, sit in a quiet and dark place and put on headphones. Is this a gravestone? I can't see myself. There's no one here. Am I? No. Isn't right. Good, it seems I can still move in a way. And I can also see things. But I don't feel anything. Stay calm. Something's wrong. Think, Abigail. I know this tree. I'm outside the manor. I just need to think. No, this is wrong. I need to find help. Help, Father, Mother, Annie! Abigail writes down all her thoughts in her journal. Each time this notebook icon appears, you can see her latest ideas regarding recent events. Perhaps they'll reveal some hints about her next goal. Press J to open the journal. The Awakening. I am Abigail Blackwood, daughter of Abraham and Helena Blackwood, and Annie's sister. To be honest, that's all I remember after the fall and my final scream. I don't really understand what I am or what's happening. I need to find help. I need to find my family. Okay, I guess I'm moving now. By holding control, you can highlight every noticeable element in the scene. Magnifying glass will appear on every clickable object. That's strange. There's a hexagonal shape carved out of the pedestal, as if something had been taken out. I don't think I saw that before. Anything else I can do with this? That's it. Oh no. Gate is closed and covered in rust. Blackwood Manor, just like in my memories. I was born and died here. I remember this window. That's where I fell. It was cold. Abigail's progress is displayed in real time on the map. The map will show you which rooms you've entered and those that are still out of reach. Be sure to check it regularly. You can also teleport to some rooms directly, supposing that you're not possessing an object. Those will be colored in yellow. Press tab to open the map. Okay. And what I do? Yay. Tree. No leaves on the tree. We're still in winter, but I don't feel cold. Light? Maybe there's someone there who can help me. I can't click on that one. How do I get in? Going through the gate was easy, but such an obstacle. Impossible. It's terrifying, but rather handy. These stairs aren't quite as impressive as I remember. They're covered in dust. AV inside the manor? This is starting to look like a bad dream. Ooh, can open it. Who could have drawn this map? The names remind me of Father's studies, but he would never taken his documents out of his office. Candles are lit. There must be someone around. Father usually works late at night. Wallpaper wasn't torn before. This board would never have allowed that. Am I really at the manor? Even this face wasn't quite as dull looking before. Am my mind playing tricks on me? Turn the cursor on so you can see where I'm pointing. Damaged tableware. The manor seems abandoned. Don't understand. Oh, there we go. Okay. Each note, journal, book, poster you read is stored in the codex. No need to retrace your steps. Everything's here. Press C to open the codex. Okay. Go back. Escape. My grandparents used to hunt deer in the woods on the manor grounds. Good evening, Jack, Rufus, Ted, Molly. Oh, everything is so dilapidated. Don't recognize this chair. All part of grandfather's mineral collection. These sheets have been folded neatly. Someone still cares about these things. The couch seems comfortable enough to have a rest. If only I could. View of the manor in the fog. Something about this painting troubles me. Can't tell what. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Something's written in the margin. Property of Alexander Hodgkin. That name's new to me. Father's office. His safe haven. The place where he did all his experiments. Esoteric or otherwise. I like this place. Father's at the manor. This is where I'll find him. But can people see me? Won't be able to talk to him. What will we do if somehow he recognizes me? Everything's so inconsistent, different, but also similar. Maybe I should find more hints about what's going on before I see him. Someone's drawn some symbols here. Does this have anything to do with demonology? Other studies? Can't work out which demons these symbols represent. I really need help. No. Guess I can't go in there. Blah blah blah. Oh, door. Oh. Yeah, I just went through the door before. Upstairs. There we go. Dot dot dot. Okay. Is that her? Uh-oh, light's flickering. Is that me? Am I doing that? I am. Alice in Wonderland. What's this doing in Mother's library? The note hidden between the pages. The handwriting is rather clumsy. It doesn't look much different from mine. It must have been written by a child. Ooh, a lot to read. Oh, I'm just supposed to read the note. Edward, Alexander, and I sneaked into Father's laboratory, and we found something interesting. There's this weird powder. We'll show you how it reveals hidden writings. Know this, you just have to pour the powder on the paper to reveal the ink. Alexander told me to keep some of it. Now we can start writing coded messages. Doesn't look like any of the clocks in the manor are working, but I'm not particularly worried about that right now. Won't it? Well, go here then. What any of this is. Why can't I click on this? There we go. Mother's favorite cane. Worth clicking on. Books on botany and chemistry. Nothing I need right now. Here's some this. These walls clearly don't want anything to go through them. Is there a way to get through? Is this? Well, it's supposed to be doing something right. All kinds of jars here, but nothing that'll help me understand what's going on. Never seen this dresser open. I think Father's hiding important documents. Can't open it. Why can't you open it? You're a freaking ghost. Never really liked newspapers. Wait. February 2nd, 1941. Oh, that can't. It's been 39 years? That's impossible. This is a nightmare. These don't look like Mother's plants. She always liked flowers. Someone's been looking through them, though. One of Father's most disconcerting hobbies, collecting keys for which there is no keyhole. Ooh, that. Why would anyone hide the Virgin Mary behind a locking key? Oh. Abigail just possessed an object. She is now able to move, use it, or combine it with another. On the other hand, as an object, Abigail gains a foothold in the world of the living and has to accept its rules. No object can cross a wall. Right-click to leave the object. This. I really want to know what this switch is for. Find out. Something important has been hidden in this cupboard. Accounting invoices, deeds of property. What's this? Certified copy of an entry of death. Entry Northeast Metropolitan Borough of Coventry. Okay. Certificate of death with father's name on it. Possible, I can't believe it. He was 76, but how? What happened to me? What about mother and Annie? 1939. My last memories date back to 1902. This must be a bad dream. So much of this doesn't make any sense. I need to understand what's going on. Father's office. He must have taken notes. Maybe his research can help me. Oh. Down. This. These books seem important and are well worn. Okay. Mother, since you will not listen to reason, I must stop you myself. I apologize for stealing your notes, but I see no other way. Gabriel may be the oldest, but he has no idea what you are up to. I will be back for young Edward and Robert. I forbid you from trying anything with them, or you will dearly regret it. This has all gone on long enough. Farewell. A. Abigail? Don't recognize father's handwriting on this notebook. Oh. I don't know what it's all up to. Documents. Reading father's documents. And it is used to call forth demons to ask questions or favors of them. These summonings seem to have been possible. Father seemed interested in 5 of these demons. Malphus? Can't read that. These notes are very detailed about rituals, formulas, personalities of each entity, strengths and weaknesses. I have difficulties believing they really exist. However, Father's studies are so thorough and precise that I am beginning to have doubts. I don't want to read all this. Abigail, please wait for me. Hear me, heed my call. It looks different. Building and renovation of churches. I think I remember hearing about a chapel in the woods near the manor. Books about magic, kind of science I'm familiar with. Father may not have been fond of horses, but the statuette is gorgeous, but I don't remember it either. What's that? The case is locked, but I can't get this book off the shelf. The massive book on the shelf, it must be important. Might be somewhat altered, but even so, there's no way I can read that book without finding a way to get it off the showcase. only this light to illuminate the whole room. It's so dark and oppressive. I read that. Pencils, notebooks, and newspapers. What's am I missing? Am I forgetting something? Okay. Well, I'm confused. What do I do with this stuff? Forget to look at something. I possessed the book. Oh. I possessed that. There's gotta be something. Uh-oh. I broke it. There we go. Oh, I can possess this. Go in here. I don't know. Oh, missed this. How did I miss that? Box contains some kind of white powder. Old skull, one of mother's interests. Gotta be a reason for this crap. Old skull, one of mother's is. Oh, you already. I used to hide in this wardrobe and he never found me in here. In hide and seek. Pen is mightier than a sword, and treasures do hide in the written word. I should try to remember this. Ooh. Point to me being able to do this. Ooh, what was that? The bird just explode. Whoa, what the hell? Good evening, young lady. Who are you? Come on now, you wound me? Wound me? What? We are already acquainted. Of course, it was some time ago, and you may not have ever seen that I was there. I am one of the kind your father did so love to talk about, and if he elected not to teach you much about me in particular. My current form, shall we say, should be something of a hint. You're one of the demons that father was studying, a raven? You must be Malphus, but demons don't exist. It was just an unpleasant hobby of his. I suppose you must be right after all. After all, that would be simply absurd. And unlike believing in ghosts, perhaps. I must say, I am rather surprised to see you here right now. No matter, I'm almost flattered you recognized me. It means that mankind has not quite forgotten about me yet. Not completely, at least. What do you want? What do I want? Oh, I see. Abraham must have taught you that I would require a favor if you were so impertinent as to summon me. But in your case, young lady, I choose to appear before you. You did not summon me, and thus we can dispense with the quid pro quo. I suppose I simply wanted to, well, chirp with someone, perhaps. Chirp. Fine. But what are you doing here? Aha! Now that is quite an interesting question. Would that I could answer it. I mean, you don't know. Not exactly. I do recall that I was summoned, but in a most unusual way. Annie, she called me, and we chirped for a time. She deceived me and trapped me within these walls. All I know is that some part of me remained in the cozy confines of hell, while the remainder, well, is the manor of itself. Is the manor itself. Or something like that. Like, when I possess an object, it does indeed seem the same forces are at work here. And why are you preventing me from going any further? I'm doing nothing of the sort. Or rather, not consciously. You see, my girl, we are both pure spirits here. It seems that our essences cannot collaborate, shall we say. I promise you, I would simply love for you to proceed. I dare say that you are the only who can free me. Sigil on the ceiling. Could it be a hint, an answer? Ah, such a keen mind. If it is not the answer itself, it must be some part of it. My sigil is not complete in this form. It cannot be seen by man, much to my immense sorrow. The sigil you see only represents half of my being, the part that remains in hell. There is another sigil. In fact, it is the opposite of this one. It represents the part of me that is trapped here among the living. Should you manage to find and decipher it, it would be free to leave this world. I would be free to leave this world. I knew you wanted something after all. Exposed. Yes, it seems we both need each other. I expect that I can rely on you. You have Blackwood blood running through your veins after all. If you'll pardon the expression. Because I don't have any blood, because I'm a ghost. Wait, you. Disappeared. Not quite. Keep up the good work, Abigail. Simply forget that I'm watching your every move. Good Lord, Annie, what have you done? Why did you invite a demon, several demons, in the Blackwood Manor? What is this foolish project of yours? Alphys claims that an opposite will free him and his fellow demons. I don't really trust him, but this is the only way to get answers and find Annie, and to rid the manor of these evil entities. The feather. When I'm close to this feather, I feel like something is calling to me. But the feeling is vague. I must be missing something. I'm missing something too. In here? Okay, well, I'm gonna pause the game here. Not finish, but move on to the next episode another time. Bye!